Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, everything on three. Number three. Wait on one. Oh. Wait on three. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Hey, next up from that. Eyes on three. Everything on three. 1. Everything.
You are now listening to the Fantasy Football Bros Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Fantasy Football Bros Podcast. It's your boy, Chaz, and with me, as always, to my virtual, left this time, it's the no nickname, no nonsense.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Adam Van Houten. Adam, what's up, dog?
How we doing?
We doing good. And, of course, to my virtual right, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jay Coleman. Jay, what's up, dog?
What's up?
Okay, was that loud? Could you hear me over that?
Yeah, it was a little loud.
Okay, we're trying. I figured out how to get it working, at least. So okay, so we're doing our accountability show. As you know, we only got about 40 minutes on Zoom here. So let's get it going. First thing we're going to talk about is our predictions last year and how well we did. So would you guys like to hear what we, and not everything's going to be an audio clip. Would you guys like to hear how we played out the AFC?
Sure.
Here we go, boys.
I'm looking at my picks, but I don't know.
Here we go. I got the audio. Here we go. Ready?
To them because they both are going all in on the plan to beat the Chiefs. So,
well, it's interesting. So we've done our 4 AFC. Does it sound good, by the way? 4 AFC champions. For me, that was the Bills, the Raiders, the Ravens, and from my writing on the list, the Cots. Okay, I picked Bills, Ravens, Raiders, and the Colts. So that gets a nice hefty, because that's not true. Let's go on.
True.
Whoops. All right. So that would be the Colts. Jay, who are your 4 division winners?
Bills, Steelers, Colts, Chargers.
Did I hear a Colts, Steelers, and Chargers in there, guys?
Wow. I definitely heard that.
Jay, did you?
Way to go on that one, Jay. Holy cow.
Yeah. Let's just finish her off.
Are the Bills, the Colts, the Bengals, and the Chiefs.
Okay. Okay. Adam was a little closer.
Not too bad, huh? I think that was 3 out of 4, wasn't it?
That was 3 out of 4. Jay, how you feel about your Steelers?
They're dead.
What else? And we were all shitty on the Colts.
Yeah, we definitely missed the mark on that one. I mean, the Jonathan Taylor injury didn't help at all.
You're breaking up again, Adam. I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know how to fix it.
No, it's fine. Okay, whatever.
It's just gonna fix itself, I guess.
It looks like it's just going in and out. So we were all striking out on that one per se. So I didn't clip the NFC, but we all picked the Bucks to win the NFC. What is it, South or whatever?
And they did.
They did
barely, but they did.
We were right. They won. Me and Jay picked the Rams. You picked the Niners. So Adam got that one right.
What's that?
Yeah, you got that one right. But on the infers,
wrong.
Adam and Jay picked the Cowboys, and I picked the Eagles.
Yeah, I got that one way wrong.
Yeah, and I got that one right. So
nice.
So it looks.
And I got the North wrong too. I picked Green Bay.
Oh, I didn't even put that down. Yeah, you picked Green Bay, and me and Jay were right. We picked the Vikings. So we were pretty much all the same there. You know, we were up and down on that one.
Yeah, we were pretty close.
So here I have this next time frame listed, so I don't even know what it is, but let's go into the past and see what it says. We're tipping our hand into who's going to be the Super Bowl winners. It's probably going to be an AFC team. But, well, Jay, why don't we start with you? Who is the AFC championship matchup? Who is going to be? I know we don't have the correct seed. Okay, so we're talking about the AFC championship matchup, which was the Bengals and the Chiefs again, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's hear our picks. Meetings and everything like that, but just out of all your teams,
Bills, Chargers.
You're going Bills, Chargers.
Wow.
Hey, oh well, does it get?
Oh,
worse?
I forgot about that. Bills. He picks the Chargers to go to the AFC Championship.
Does it get worse? Let's hear. Bills Chargers. That would be a fun match.
I went Bills Chiefs.
Bills Chiefs.
I went
Adam.
Bills Raiders.
And I went Bills Raiders. How about that?
You were really high on the Raiders this year.
I was, and we all took the AFC West teams. Jay, how do you feel about your pick?
I mean, not great.
Well, we even said in that episode, and I didn't pull that clip, but I said in that episode, because I listened to it back, where I said the Chargers are going to be a team that could disappoint everybody, because I
And
could
they
see
sure
a
did.
scenario where Allen and Williams are both hurt. And guess what happened?
They both got hurt.
They definitely both got hurt, and
So you jinxed me, basically.
they definitely surprised me losing to the Jaguars.
Well, let's keep going here and listening to this, because I think that this is going to be like a 2-minute clip. So here we go.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that is.
But we kind of saw it coming.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
I would rather see Bills Raiders or Bills Chargers over Bills Chiefs.
No, I want to see Bills
I
Chiefs
wanna
because we
see
got to beat
Bills-
them.
Yeah, I
Oh,
want
that's
to see
right.
the Bills Chiefs at some
I
point.
still wanna see
in the
that.
playoffs.
Yeah, we need to
Just
beat
to
them.
beat them.
We need to like overcome.
But that's just also being a Bills fan going, fuck, we lose to them in the playoffs.
But we need to treat him like we treat Mac Jones in the playoffs last year.
Yeah. bitch slap him around.
Okay, well,
Here we go.
obviously we're going Bills versus NFC or AFC West. Who's coming out on top, Adam? Buffalo. Jay
Bills.
I think we all
and
picked
me. I'm
Buffalo on
picking
this
Bills,
one.
obviously. All right.
Okay, so we all picked the Bills, and so we were all wrong.
Very.
All right, let's check out our NFC picks.
So, who, Adam, is your NFC championship
Oh
game?
God.
I have the
And I paused it. What was the NFC Championship game? I believe it was San Fran and Philly, right?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Bucks 49ers.
Bucks 49ers, Adam's half right.
I was half right. I was nowhere near the Eagles in any of my picks.
Well, let us keep going.
It's Niners. Okay. What about you, Jay?
Bucks Rams.
Bucks Rams. Ouch, Jay.
Also not even close.
Ouch, Jay. All right, let's keep it going.
And I got the.
And I'm just going to preface this with wait till you hear my pick and wait till you hear one Adam's reaction, okay? I just want to preface this. All right, here we go.
The Bucks and Eagles.
Wow.
So-
If you're giving the Eagles that much credit
Yeah,
to put them in the
I do.
NFC Championship.
But guess
Yeah, Adam, I was.
Yeah, you're the only one because Eagles fans weren't even that confident.
You fucking hater. But then let's hear our final picks.
so they're not going to win
Not
because
even
the
close.
Bucks are going to the Super Bowl.
I went the Bucks as well.
I took the Bucks.
So we all picked Bucks versus Bills, and then I
Man.
believe we all picked the Bills to win the Super Bowl.
Of course.
So not so
And
good,
that-
guys.
And that wasn't even us being biased. That was us just going, wow, the Bills have a really good team, and this could be their year.
Well, same with the Bucks.
Yeah.
But the Bucks also won the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and we were just like, I mean, it's the same exact team. How could you fail?
I would still say if Brady was obviously what he was the year before, I don't
Right.
think the Rams would have beat the Bucks that year before if Matt Stafford didn't almost do that Hail Mary. So, I mean, the Bucks could have been in the Super Bowl 2 years in a row, but you know, whatever. We were obviously wrong. So we were wrong on all accounts on that. So I actually picked that as a Super Bowl for 3 years straight. So it's guess what though? I breaking news. I am not going to choose Bills Bucks Super Bowl this year. Just so you guys,
Same.
it's not going to happen. The
Period.
rebirth
Nope.
of Baker Mayfield. So we got to hear that a little bit. We got to hear my awesome call on the Eagles, which I'm proud of. And Adam, you made a great
He
call.
gets one pick right. He makes
not true.
the Eagles to the championship. And
You
that
made
was
a
it.
great call on
Now
the
it's a big deal.
You made a great call on the Niners too getting there. So we were both half right. Here's another thing though. When I should have mentioned this before. Two things we were arguing about in this episode where me and Adam were having this argument and Jay was kind of, in the middle because he likes to not play mommy versus daddy. How does it stand now? The argument we were having was who's the better wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb or AJ Brown? So
Did we argue that?
we did argue that. So me and Adam were having this argument.
Who did I pick? I picked
You
CD, didn't
were
I?
adamantly saying CeeDee Lamb is nowhere, or you're saying AJ Brown is nowhere near as good as CeeDee Lamb, and I was like, "You crazy, bro."
Well, he wasn't in Tennessee. Then he got traded. We didn't know he was going to get traded to the Eagles when we made this.
No, he was already in the Eagles at this point. He was on the Eagles.
That beg to differ.
He was on the Eagles at this point. This was after the draft. What are you talking?
Yeah,
we did this like.
Come on, just give me a break here. You know,
we're accountable. We're accountable. So
no, I wasn't even close to that.
Yeah, you were on that. I was right on that. Jay,
like I said, I was nowhere near the Eagles. I did not think that they were going to do what they did.
But now it's time to dunk on Jay a little bit. Jay did not have the Eagles in the playoffs even. At least you had them in the playoffs. But Jay had the fucking Cardinals in the playoffs instead of the Eagles. So Jay,
I'm pretty sure I said that I was going to regret that decision.
And you totally do.
Wow. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. So, all right. Like I said, I'm going to move this quick because we got a lot of time.
Hey, I thought Kyler was just going to play football as good as he does at COD for once.
He didn't, though.
Well, he didn't come close.
So we did our Rookie of the Year selection. Adam.
Jesus.
Do you remember what yours were?
I do. You want my Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, your Rookie of the Year. I have 2 written down from what you said. So,
my first one was Sky Moore.
That's how I went over.
He wasn't even in the running.
And then your second one, all 3 of us shared, which was. Did you have it there?
I don't remember. I don't have it written here. I only have one.
It was James Cook. So we all on that one, and then Jay put on a second one.
Well, James Cook could have been if the Bills would have used him how they used him in the last 4 games of the season.
Yeah, very true.
Well, so could have Sky Moore. I mean, Sky Moore won caught the game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl, I believe.
Sure.
So, but we were all wrong because it was nowhere near. It was Garrett Wilson. So
yeah.
Jay had a second pick of Aiden Hutchinson, which I won't give that to, but I don't remember who the defensive.
For the defensive, it was Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, Sauce.
So we were all wrong there. Defensive Player of the Year, all of us combined.
Yeah, we were way off.
All wrong. I picked Aaron Donald, who won it the last 3 years, and y'all both picked T.J. Watt, and it was Nick Bosa.
Yep.
So, I mean, whatever. Who cares? I mean, Aaron Donald got hurt, and so did TJ. Right? So
yeah, exactly. Really so what are you gonna do? Plus, he played on the Steelers, who didn't do anything. So
right, for sure. What is this? We picked the we picked the Offensive Player of the Year, or like the we picked the MVP. We all picked Josh Allen. So but then we picked second place, just in case Josh doesn't win. We picked our second place people, and I picked Lamar Jackson, and Adam picked Christian McCaffrey, which was good. You don't get a fart for that, but that was good. And Jay picked Justin Herbert. So we failed on that. Adam was the closest, but our boy Mr. Saints fan Joe, put his message in, and he picked Patrick Mahomes. So we'll give him We'll give him one of those yeps. So we're not looking so good so far. We're not Nostradamus.
No, we were way off.
Here's the next one I got. We all picked our team who will be picking first overall this next coming draft, meaning like the worst team, which was the Bears. I know they traded it, but it was the Bears, right? That was the team that ended up having it. So Adam, I guess, was the closest because he picked.
I had Atlanta. Yeah, I picked Atlanta. I mean, they could have very easily.
But me and Jay were really off on this one because we picked a team that won the NFC West and was in the playoffs in the Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean,
well, no one thought, Gino. So
Gino went off.
Yeah, we get a nice little for that one, Jay. Adam, you don't get a fart, but you were close-ish, I guess. Technically, though.
Well, not really, because Atlanta was like fighting at the end there with Tampa.
And technically, me and Jay were almost right because the Broncos were so shitty. The Seahawks higher pick than Atlanta, but
true.
We definitely messed that up again. So again, we're about as good as Mel Kiper right now.
I know, right?
Basically.
I don't think anybody really could have predicted how this year was going to go, and we're not the only ones that were, low on the Seahawks. So
we were trashing the Seahawks. There was one point that I said I wouldn't be surprised. I was dissing the Bears, and I said I wouldn't be surprised if they were picking first overall. But I picked the Seahawks as my official pick. So,
all right.
The next thing we talked about is who is going to lead the league in receptions.
Oh, geez.
Me and Adam both picked Stephon Diggs, and Jay picked Devontae Adams. Stephon Diggs had 108 receptions, and Devontae Adams had 100 receptions, and the league leader was where is it?
I think it was Justin Jefferson.
Double J.
There it is.
Double J here again.
Justin Jefferson with 128, 20 more receptions than Stephon Diggs. So
yeah,
struck out there.
and coming from a year where Diggs led the league, so it's like,
yep.
And we, as Bills fans, were like, "Oh, the team hasn't changed; they're going to be just as good," and we were wrong again.
Tisk tisk tisk. Okay, here's another one that. Wait for it. Passing touchdown leaders.
Oh God, I remember my pick vividly.
You can assume. I'm sure you could think what Jay took, Adam.
I'm pretty sure he took Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Jay took Justin Herbert, and then
I know I took Tom Brady.
I also took Justin.
I wasn't even close.
Me and Jay both took Herbert, and you took Brady, and the league leader was Patrick Mahomes with 41. So there we go.
I mean, he's just going to lead everything. I mean,
yeah,
I don't even know why we voted against him.
Right. Rushing yard leaders. Ready?
I was close. I was in the top 3.
Me too. So the rushing yard leader was
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs at 1653, and me and Adam both picked Derrick Henry, who had 1538.
Yeah, we were in top 3. So,
and Jay picked Jonathan Taylor with 861. That was the wrong drop.
Well, no one knew Jonathan Taylor was going to be dog shit. So
true. I mean, it's hard to predict. Obviously, that's why we're sitting in our homes doing
that's
podcast.
The accountability. The accountability. That's all good. Now, here's a good one. This is we all picked our comeback player of the year. Who?
Ooh,
Geno Smith. So nobody called that, obviously. Nobody called Geno Smith. But we all had 3 good picks. Me and Jay both took Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. Had a good year, so that was a pretty solid pick there.
And Adam, he took Christian McCaffrey. Yeah. So
also a solid pick there too, because he had an excellent season.
We didn't win it, but pretty close. We did pretty good there.
I mean, definitely got the votes for sure.
So
I mean, nobody saw Geno doing what he was going to do, so I mean, I would give it to him too.
Yeah, Geno
for sure.
Player of the year for sure. But it was funny because listening to that, like I said, I wasn't going to pull all these clips. We were having a debate. We all picked running backs, but I specifically said, and you guys were agreeing with me. I said it's not going to be one of these guys. It's going to be some quarterback that's been shitty for a while and came out of the blue and won it. And I literally said,
yeah, I remember that.
I said, don't be surprised if it's somebody like Jameis Winston. That's what I said. Right. And that was right. It was just that it was right. It was the right thought process, but none of us came up with Geno Smith.
Right.
At all. And
I don't think anybody would have came up with Geno Smith. I don't think any of the analysts did either. So
even at that time,
we're just right on par with them. So
we recorded that right week 1 of the preseason, I think. And at that time it was still up for debate who's going to be their starting quarterback.
True. That's true. Yeah.
So
they didn't know if it was going to be Geno or Drew Lock.
So were we right?
No.
So all of those stats I just gave you, that was pretty
mind-boggling, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not very good, but I did extra.
We're about as good as Dan Campbell at evaluating football players.
I reformed this bumble.
I did a little more research to stretch this out. I got our entire list of NAH BRAH, sleepers, and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's I have
where they finished. And where there's finished, so there's sometimes to dunk. So there's a lot here. You guys ready to move along with the accountability?
Yep.
All right. We started off with tight end in the NAH BRAHs. And Jay, you took Cole Kmet, and
Good choice because
Yes, very
he
good.
was garbage.
he was not. He was a top 8 tight end.
He was
Yeah,
his numbers
I'm
are
still
skewed.
saying, I'm still saying nah, bro.
Okay, that's fine. Adam, you took Evan Ingram because he was a top 5 tight end and only had 10 points less than Mark Andrews. So that, I mean, I'm sorry, that's a fail.
Mark Andrews got hurt.
But no, he played a lot of the games. Mark Andrews, but that's the reason I say that is because I picked Mark Andrews as my NAH BRAH because he finished 4th. But now that sounds good, right? But when you're people were drafting him over Kelsey sometimes, and he finishes 4th, as opposed to you with Evan Ingram, he went like 20th. So Evan Ingram, whether or not you like him, had a crazy good season. And Mark Andrews, I think, was a disappointment. Remember, some people were taking him above Travis Kelce. Mark Andrews scored 128 points less than Travis Kelce. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot. So that's a big disparity. So, but now it's time to dunk on all of us. Because for our NAH BRAH running backs, me and Jay took Brees Hall. Now, granted, he finished 42, but we can't lie. The kid was incredible.
Well, it was his injury, so his numbers are very skewed.
Yes.
So if he would have stayed healthy all season, he would have been top 5 for sure.
He was incredible. But I also got to dunk on you a little bit, Adam, because your NAH BRAH.
Yeah, mine was Miles Sanders,
who had probably the best year of his career.
Right.
So
where did he finish though?
15.
15?
Yeah. I mean, that's just outside of the top 12. So,
I mean, yeah, it is, but it's not top 12. So I'm calling that a win for me, to be honest. I'm still staying away from Miles Sanders.
That's fine. No,
where he is.
I'm all in on Miles Sanders. You're not like super high, but he's got a good situation. All right, it's time to dunk on you two and not me for NAH BRAH wide receivers, because Jay and Adam, both of y'all NAH BRAHs were the Seahawks receivers.
Not true. Not entirely true.
True, because you picked 2, but Sterling Shepard, of course, got hurt. So whatever, he's gone. But you picked Tyler Lockett and Jay picked DK Metcalf.
Yeah, but these are also guys that we have had bad seasons with, is why we stay away from them.
But Tyler,
I don't think it's a win or loss situation.
Do you know where Tyler Lockett scored?
But Tyler Lockett, he finished in the top 10.
He finished 13, and DK Metcalf finished 14, at least in our league, 13 and 14. So pretty good seasons.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Do you guys remember my NAH BRAH?
Oh,
you know,
for a wide receiver?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I couldn't tell you.
Allen
I can't remember that far back. Oh,
Allen.
Yeah, he's on a lot of lists.
Who's that?
So Allen Robinson finished 84. He 4th. He didn't even have 100 yards or 100.
I mean, he's never going to be good.
No, he sucks. So
Is he on a new team this year?
Yeah.
Did he get signed?
Yes, he got. Yeah, he signed.
Did he get signed or did he get traded?
He got cut. So he got cut. One of you could do the research on that.
I'm looking it up right now.
But again, Allen Robinson,
NAH BRAH.
And then
He's dead.
Quarterbacks, we were all.
He went to the Steelers.
Oof.
Quarterbacks, we all get a because Adam took Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
That's a great
NAH BRAH.
And me and Jay were spot on with our NAH BRAH of Russell Wilson. So Carson Wentz, I didn't even write down where.
Even though Adam was all in on Russell Wilson,
he was indifferent.
All I did was draft him. Okay.
Yeah, he was indifferent. But you drafted like 10 quarterbacks. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
And Russell finished. Actually, this was so surprising. Russell finished 16th. That's actually higher than I thought.
That is higher than I thought.
Yeah,
but
it's
he's
a
still
good game
dog
at the
shit.
end. It just took too long for him to get cooking.
So let's move on to the Matt. I know I'm pushing it. Matt tight end. I took TJ Hawkinson, who was Matt till he got traded, and then he finished as the number 2 tight end. So I get a nice, but that's with stipulations. Jay took Mike Gesicki, and he finished 23rd. So good call on that. And Adam took Zach Ertz, who didn't start the year, ended up finishing 19th, but I don't know. I guess meh is fine for that.
Well, he got traded halfway through the season too.
No, that was
an
the year.
Eagle. Was it?
Yeah, he tore his ACL, remember, and then he started late. He came in like week 8 or 9 this year. So we got 10 minutes left. So
I don't remember.
That's why I'm moving it. We got 10 minutes left.
Yeah, you're good.
Running backs, Adam for his mat took Melvin Gordon, which was great call. And me and Jay took Joe Mixon, which whatever. Yeah, he finished top 12. He finished 12, but meh. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, meh.
He's still meh.
Yeah.
And now he might get cut, so he's even more meh.
Yep.
So Jay, I think, won the wide receiver meh because he took Brandon Cooks at 39. At 49, sorry, 49. Adam, you did pretty well too with Deontay Johnson at 30. And I mean, you guys will argue me, but I took T. Higgins. Everyone was expecting T. Higgins to finish like 12 or something, and he finished 20. So for me, that's meh. So, but you're gonna dunk on me coming up here. For the meh quarterback, Jay hit it perfectly. I don't think it'll be the same this year, but Jay picked Tua, and Tua finished 15th, which is as meh, I think, as possible when there's
Right.
2 starting quarterbacks. But he was hurt, obviously, and as well injuries.
4 games.
Yeah, as well as injuries.
Or
Adam,
however many games, yeah.
Lamar Jackson, who again
Still meh for me.
missed like 8 games or something,
Yep.
but he finished 14th.
Still
And
meh.
I took Joe Burrow, so who finished 4th. So, and dunk on me all you want, sure. He had way more touchdown passes than I thought he would, so that's where that came from. Okay, moving along here. 8 minutes. You know what? We're just gonna skip tight ends. Who cares? Our sleeper running backs. Jay took James Cook. I took Kenny Gainwell. Not good. One was 44. One was
I definitely hit this one, I think.
Adam hit there. Adam took Richard's what's his first name?
Ramondre Stevenson.
Ramondre Stevenson, who finished 8th. So Adam, you get
That's
yourself
a pretty good pick.
You get yourself a nice there. Receivers. We all kind of sucked on this one. I guess I did the best. I took DJ Moore, who finished 25th. Adam took Alan Lazard, who finished 34, and Jay took Michael Thomas, who of course was destroying the league and got hurt
and then died.
Yep.
So Jay could have won that, but whatever. And then, are you ready for this fucking nonsense?
Oh God.
Our 3 sleeper receivers. Adams was Trey Lance, who got hurt in week 2.
QBs, you mean?
QB, sorry. Yeah, Adams was Trey Lance, who got hurt in week 2. Jay was Mitch Trubisky, who got benched by week 4, and mine was Matt Ryan, who got benched by like week 5. So you know what? We're getting another.
Man, did we just not hit on the sleeper QBs at all? My goodness,
none of us.
Yeah,
overthinking.
At least mine had potential, and then week 2 dead. Like Trubisky, he was like. Kind of like one of those things where it's like, is he going to be good? Is he not going to be good? Well, he ended up not being good, and they went with the rookie.
All right, we're in the final
and then Matt Ryan.
We're in the final ones. Our Mantasy crushes. My Mantasy crush at quarterback was Trey Lance, hurt in week 2.
That's right.
Jay's Mantasy crush at quarterback, of course, was Justin Herbert, and I'm sorry, Jay, but he finished 11, and everyone expected him to go like 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't the best for him. And Adam gets the old.
Ryan was even worse.
He gets Matthew Stafford. So we all struck out there. I mean, Jay's finished 11, but you got to admit he didn't have as good of a season, right, Jay?
No, I mean, they just sucked overall the injuries and everything else. So
our Mantasy crush wide receivers, we're all getting a.
Pretty much. I deserve that.
Both man crushed on Adam Thielen.
Yeah, and I ended up trading for him in one of my leagues.
And Adam
Thielen, I always do somehow.
Thielen finished 31.
Yeah.
I took Michael Pittman, who finished 20. That's kind of where he was drafted. So, I mean, but as a Mantasy crush, I was expecting more, right? So
yeah,
with mediocre quarterback play. So
yeah. And then finally, the ones where me and Adam crushed it, and Jay not so much.
Yeah.
Jay, you took as your Mantasy crush running back A.J. Dillon, and then me and Adam did good individually. I took Saquon Barkley, and Adam.
And I had Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, which
if the Packers would have actually used A.J. Dillon once in a while,
it's true.
Maybe.
Well, they were splitting in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it was like Aaron Jones for everything.
Well, you got to remember, guys.
Your opinion really doesn't matter.
That's right. Because I don't know how
Yeah.
to make sausage either.
Exactly.
I don't know how to make sausage.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, boy.
So we got about 4 minutes left here. So I want to say, as a collective group, I'm embarrassed with us, and we suck.
Agreed. I'll agree with that.
Or
Same.
we can just like control the narrative and just put out like our best picks. Like, yeah, we called Saquon Barkley and Josh Jacobs
Yeah.
comeback season.
That's what we should do.
It's a good thing
Hey,
we don't work for
really
a
nailed
company
that Josh
is,
Jacobs.
does betting for a living. We'd be fucking fired.
Oh, they're wrong all the time too.
Literally.
So I was happy. This took a lot of like prep on my part, but it was, it's great to see because I didn't do any numbers, but like we were all about, I don't know, 15 to 20% probably. Like,
Yeah,
Probably.
maybe.
we weren't very
Jeez.
good. There were some.
We'll be better this year.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
there were some big stinkers, but there were
true.
some great calls. So like, it is what it is, right? We did what we had.
That's football for
sure.
you. You never know what's gonna happen.
I mean,
Sure.
who's it going to be this year? Like we were so high on. Let's see, like altogether, we were so high on Herbert. Who's going to be the quarterback that falls off the face of the earth this year? Right? You never know.
Yeah, that's a tough call. Honestly.
I'm not really looking for an answer yet. We'll have these episodes, this
Yeah,
episode.
we'll talk about it later on.
But feels so good. That was another drop I wanted to find, but I didn't. It was Adam saying, you think Justin Fields is gonna start and make some noise? I wouldn't be. He's not even gonna get drafted. He's not gonna be on a roster. So
He wasn't. I picked him up off free agency.
because I drafted him and dropped him, and then I had to trade.
Whose fault was that?
I mean, he was only.
I
good
mean, the
for,
trade
like,
that I
4
made
weeks.
wasn't even that good. I should have just kept him. But
Oh, and by the way,
what was I going to do with Mahomes and Fields? Can't start both.
And I just threw it out. Mine and Jay's Mantasy Crush tight ends was Darren Waller, who finished 30 because he was hurt as always, so we fucked up. Adams was Dawson Knox, who finished 14th, so that's a bad call too. And
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Our sleeper tight ends, we all struck out. Adam took
Oh
Austin
Jesus, yeah, mine was awesome.
24. Jay took Logan Thomas, who finished 31, but I took Albert Okwuegbunam, who I couldn't even find him in the list. So
I think tight ends are probably the hardest to predict.
Yeah,
unless your name is Travis Kelce, then you have no idea where they're.
Like I said, I mean, everybody's still going to say Mark Andrews is great and he's going to be the second best tight end. He had 128
I don't know about that.
points less than Travis Kelce. 128 points. That is a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot of points. And he didn't even finish second. TJ Hawkinson did.
Unless you draft Kelce, you might as well just fucking wait for a tight end because at that point it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yep. It's a crapshoot.
Well, I was going to say, but who won our league? Me. And who did I have? Travis Kelce.
Kelce.
So, I mean, it happens sometimes. But we're down to a minute left here. Jay, got any final words? I know we didn't have a lot to say, but we had to squeeze it all in here.
No, not really. Except we suck.
Yeah, if you guys want to keep continuing, Adam can sign up for the premium, and then we can get another video.
I'll do it for next time.
Okay. Well, you got anything left to say, Adam?
I'm good, man.
Well, thanks for joining us here on the Fantasy Football Bros podcast. We got less than a minute, so I want to get the goodbyes in. We're going to be back, and once we start rolling again, it's going to be every week. I've got our schedule mapped out, and everybody, thank you for joining us. The song of the week you're going to hear is I Don't Know because I don't have time, but I'll get it in there for you guys on the audio format. And until then, we'll see you next time.
Later, guys.
Peace.
You are now listening to the Fantasy Football Bros podcast.